Hi everyone, I wanted to make a quick video to help everyone with 56 Rock because there's some parts of the song that are a little tricky. So I'm going to share with you. Alright, so here we are, and I'm going to write in the names of the strings so that I can refer to it as we go. Oh, here we are. So I have the string names over here on the left and right here. And you can see that there are two measures that I kind of put rounded rectangles around because those two measures are the same. All right, so let's see. Wait a second. You couldn't see that. Now you can. All right, so you can see that over here I have the strings, the names listed. So you can refer to that. And I have rounded rectangles around these two parts of the song because it always helps to look at the form of the song first so that we know, okay, once I learn how to do that, it comes up again and again and again. Another thing that comes up over and over, as you can see, is this 2040. And although we're playing it on different strings, the same pattern happens like in pretty much half the song. So we're going to start with that. The first 2 and 0 happen on the D and A string. And I'm going to angle this so that you can see the correct word better. All right. So on the D and A string, I'm going to have, that means I'm only going to be playing these two strings, right? Not the top, not the low E, but just the next two. I'm going to be doing that with my right hand. With my left hand, I'm going to press on the D string, second fret, and it's going to sound like this. Then I'm going to reach with my pinky to press on the same string, 4th fret. And then I'm going to release that. And then I'm going to press with my pinky, pinky up, pinky down, pinky up. That's the first two measures. Okay, so it would sound like. Right? Then the third measure, see where it has the 0 connected to the 3 with a little H? That H means that I'm going to hammer, and a hammer means that I'm going to hit the A string on the 3rd fret. So I'm going to hit it like this. You can hear it make a sound even though I'm not doing anything with my other hand. That's a hammer. The 0 that comes before it means I play that string open and then hammer. So although it looks like 2 notes, you're only plucking the string one time. Like open and then hammer. Then I move to the next string over, which is the D string, and I go to the 2nd fret and I do open, hammer. And then I repeat that. Open, hammer 3, open, hammer 2, open, hammer 3, open, hammer 2, and then open, A. That's the first line. All right, let's move to the second line. So now I see that 0, 2, 0, 4 thing happen again, but this time I'm on the middle 2 strings. I'm using the D and the G, right? D and G. So the G is actually where I'm going to put my 2 and 4 this time, but I'm only playing the middle 2, right? I'm only playing these 2 strings. So that will sound like this, but I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to hold down 2 the whole time. I keep this down the whole time. And then I just press with my pinky, lift my pinky, press with my pinky, lift, press, lift. Right? That's the first two measures of line 2. The last two measures are the ones that are going to take a little bit of work. It starts off with an 8th rest, right? So rest, then I'm playing 1 on the B string, then I'm moving a string over, which is the G string, and I'm playing 2 open, and move over another string, which is, now I'm playing the D string, and that's also 2 open, move over again and up a fret, 3 on the A string, and then open on the D. And then the last measure is 2 open, 3 open. Okay, and that's the second line. Last line, I start out with that 2, 0, 2, 0, 4 pattern again, but now I'm playing on the low E and the A. So now I'm only playing these two lowest pitch strings, right? String 5 and 6. So I'm going to put my finger on the 2nd fret on the A string. And then I'm going to do that same reach with my pinky. Oops, let me move over a little. That was a little too buzzy. But notice, I'm going to stop there. It only does it 2, 2, 4, 4, 2, 2, 4, 4. That's it. Then I move to the middle 2 strings, and I do the same thing that I did before. So now I'm playing the middle 2, these 2 strings, and I have right? And now I'm on the last 2 measures. The second to last measure, get a little wild and crazy. There's a bend in there, so I'll show you what that is when we get to it. But we start off with open A, that's what the 0 means. Then the 1 means fret 1 on the B string. Next string over, we have 2, 0. Then we go back to the B string, 3rd fret. And what that little arrow pointing to the 1/2 means is that we're going to bend it up. So it's going to sound like this. Now you could hear different notes, right? But I'm only plucking the string once, so it's like this. Okay, I'll do it again so you can see the fretboard. Okay, and that's this whole part that says, let me write this whole part. That's why the 3, the second 3 is in parentheses, because it's just the note you come back to. It doesn't mean that you actually play bum, bum, bum. It's you start on that 3rd fret, you bend it up, and then you release it where you started it. Then we go back to the 1st fret on that string. And then the last measure is, we're on the D string 2nd fret, right? So I play D string 2nd fret. Next string is G, I play that open. 1 on the B string. Then back to the G string 2nd fret. And then I end on the very same 2 notes that I started the song with, which is here. Great. So I hope that helps. Let me know if you want to go over this song together in a Zoom session, and we can totally do that. I would say you should use this recording by playing the first part, pausing it, trying it on your own, and then once you've got each piece of the song down, then you go to the next piece of the song. And you can watch the recording, pause it, try it on your own. You get the idea. But let me know if you need help, okay? All right, I'll talk to you all soon.